Safe area detected.
Carry, sir.
Pleasure to see you. I was looking for one of those. Exactly what I want. Pleasure doing business with you. Nice doing business with you.
This is Wyvern. The antivirals have been secured at Tidal Basin.
That's my girl. You always were my favorite.
Black Tusk took the antivirals to their stronghold at Tidal Basin and are planning to move them to a more secure location. We need you to recover them before that happens. We've ID'd a weak point in the perimeter of the base that should get you inside. We'll have a helo on standby to extract the antivirals once you secure them.
Before I go in there, I want to go underground.
Hostile control point identified.
Oh, that one's for to go. Okay. I'm only doing one of these. I've been farming for
Incoming backup request.
Come on now.
Serious trauma detected. A hostile control point detected. Agent killed. Hostile control point identified. Priority item detected.
What's up, Mr. 5 Hundo?
Ooh, you're home.
Yeah.
Awesome. Not
Yeah, I was
much.
out getting a hot water heater and some other stuff to fix the hot water heater. I gotta
Oh,
rip it out and replace it.
Your hot water heater went out?
Yeah, it's old.
You haven't did it yet?
Nah, I see. There's parts of it I don't do. The vent, I don't do the vent, so I'm gonna play with you for a little bit. Then rip it all out, then replace it, then let somebody else come in and do the vent.
Is the vent just a C-clamp on it, or?
No, the vent is ductwork that goes to the stack, and I'm gonna replace all the ductwork because of I don't have the ductwork tools.
Right. I understand. Shit. I lived in a mobile home. They had like a, I know it ain't really a C-clamp, but it's like one of them round thingies you tighten down. What the fuck you call them?
The straps.
Yeah.
Yeah, this I gotta use the regular ductwork fucking shit.
Are you finding any gear sets yet?
Character.
No, when's the reset?
I'm not sure.
What day does Division reset?
I don't know. We could Google it. I do.
No, that's what I'm Googling it right now.
Oh.
That was me. Actually, I could probably know if we're reset.
I got two pieces that is a set.
Are they big sets or little sets? Like, what's the
What?
gear score on them?
Well, I'm looking. $4.99.
You got two pieces of the set. That's good.
I
don't got none.
But these, I don't think I can make it hard because it's a green set.
So the weekly progression is not reset yet.
When does it reset? Does it say, or?
I don't know. I'm just looking at the stuff right now. Let's see.
Ooh, I do gotta charge it myself. I want to look that up too quick while you're doing your thing. Fuck, I can't even spell.
Tuesday early morning after maintenance.
Tuesday morning. So it should reset then today.
Yeah. Sometime today. Then that's where you get your green gear from.
Yep.
See, I did mine at a low gear score level, so my shit didn't get anything good.
I got 3 sets, but I mean not 3 sets, but I got 2 the same of the green armor, but the other one ain't. But on yellow, I even got two of them that matches. I got them put up to get them a higher gear score. I get more coin. I've just been selling shit here and there. What you about ready to work on?
I'm about ready to go search for some Heineke's. I gotta get one more piece. And then I gotta go get the blueprint. Then I gotta make sure my bench is upgraded to World Tier 5.
Look at you. He's kicking butt.
No, I need a gun.
What's your highest gun?
They're both 500, but they suck.
Oh, I got a
Again,
good.
like I said, I'm at the.
I got a good 500 gun. I got
What is
two-
it, and what's the perks on it?
I'm looking. This one has killer on it, and killing an enemy with a critical hit grants 50% critical hit chance, 20% magazine capacity, in rhythm or whatever the fuck. While equipped, enemy kills have a 5% chance to refresh. Active skill cooldown can occur every 60 seconds. This one has almost the same thing, but it has overlap. While holstered, your equipped weapon gains a handling bonus based on this weapon's type. Nah, actually, this one ain't the greatest, but
No, that's a good perk.
yeah, but it could be better.
Oh yeah, your other guns perks ain't that good either. If you're looking for Berserker, and oh man, I can't remember the other one's name.
At least it's better than the one I had.
Like I got this perk with my grenades. That if I kill somebody with the grenade,
This is Wyvern.
I don't use the grenade. You know what I mean?
Right. I got one of my low gear score have something with the grenades. I don't remember what. I put that back. You can put that shit back on another gun or whatever armor piece it has it on.
Shit, I'm about to die. Oh, that's not a cover. I knew I should have just let these guys go. You want to do a mission on challenging for a daily?
I don't care. If you ain't gonna be going underground.
I was about to. That just pissed me off.
Well, I'll join you then. I'm glad you
Besides
said.
that, I came on to play with you.
I'm glad you didn't say that before I started the stronghold.
Character.
Oh, here's one for hard difficulty. We'll do that one
Yep, I'm joining
first.
you. Hopefully I didn't already do it. Is it on the top left corner of the map?
No, bottom. American History
Okay.
Museum.
Okay. I did in the top left earlier. I didn't do it on normal. I don't remember which one I did it on. I know it wasn't the hardest one, but I wish I would have, because we went right through them all. We worked really good as a team. I don't know, normally get with randoms, man. Oh my gosh, it sucks.
Hostile control point nearby.
I felt like a mercy, though. I kept healing
Agent is
everybody.
now group leader.
I just shut that.
This is Briggs over
Yeah,
at
it's
American
off
History.
of it. I'll say it should. Are you already starting it? Okay.
Your goal is a collection of transcripts.
Might as well, it's just on hard.
months of prisoner interrogations. The information is stored on a military-grade laptop.
And we have to secure the area first, huh?
Downstairs.
I think so.
How the hell?
Another agent is
Whatever. How did fire even get on me? I was nowhere near the fire.
Oh my god.
medical assistance needed.
I was shut.
Alright, well, let's wait for people. Let's get in the party chat.
first priority is to
Oh,
release
yeah,
the
that's a
prisoners
lot
to keep
better.
the True Sons busy. You'll be looking
What?
for some kind of security terminal.
We didn't die.
Yeah, right? That's because I wasn't all in deep. We gotta stay together and team shoot, Wild.
Yeah.
Let's try that for a little bit. Let's try me and you always sticking together. Which side are you shooting at, the right or the left?
Left.
Security terminal should be somewhere nearby. Look around.
Time to be a mercy.
Reloading.
Active terminal detected.
We do seem to do a little better when we team shoot.
Find it and patch eyes again.
Yeah. Maybe we should have did it harder.
Gotta open the cells. And the cells are open.
No, this is the daily. You get extra rewards for doing this one just hard. We'll do challenging next. We're still on.
Yeah, I'll be on for a while. I got one load? Nope. Oh, damn it.
Alright, I'm sticking to the left side in this tunnel.
Yep, I'm right by you.
Alright.
Good, more shit to sell.
Right? It might be good shit. You never know. You gotta really look at every piece of gear closely
Get
now.
moving.
Yeah, I haven't.
Alright, we're gonna keep sticking to the left, right?
Yep.
Good job.
You too.
Alright, sticking to the left.
Yep. Oh, fuck, I put the gun in the wrong place.
And if someone's in on us, we should call it.
It would help.
Down the left.
Got one guy trying to flank. He's dead.
Go fuck your head out.
Good night.
Going in.
The True Sons seem to be in control of the holding area. The hyenas are knocking out security cameras. Pretty smart of them.
Alright, same thing.
Yeah.
Let's work around this left side.
Target identified!
Good night.
Sticking left still.
Yep.
Reinforcements incoming.
Open behind us.
Yep.
We're gonna get on the minigun.
That idiot was always gonna get it! I got it!
I'm pinned down. Can't move.
Someone sniped that tool bag.
We just lost someone!
Well, this gun does some damage.
Yep.
Gotta get out of it now. Who's coming to fight?
Ooh, there's a yellow back here.
Just lost the camera feed from the holding area. There was a bright flash and then static.
Where's everybody at?
Looking for loot.
Is there anything good up here?
No, sometimes you might find something. The last mission I found some good shit though.
I'm looking for keys.
I laugh at these damn squeakers. What are you doing, man?
Who's squeaking?
Oh, the last mission I did earlier.
Picked you up on camera again. The holding area is just ahead. Once you find that laptop, grab it and get the hell
These
out of
children
there.
ain't talking.
Hell, they're probably older than us. I wouldn't want to talk. I wouldn't want to talk to us either.
You're a douche.
Right?
It's like the choice between a douche and a turd sandwich.
I learned from the best though.
Right? I need LMGs, man. Going at the respec. Oh shit. Seems like shooting fish in a barrel, dude.
Right?
Looks like you got True Sun's reinforcements headed your way.
North or south side?
Both. Heavier concentration to the south.
With all those gates sealed, the north exit should be closer.
Loot? Any loot?
Doubt it in there.
Oh, I don't remember doing this mission either.
bad.
I'll tell you what, dude. Tonight, go underground when you get home from work. Find some hyena keys, right? Don't use them. Then I'll find some hyena keys today too. And then we will run around and collect the boxes.
Alright.
A few each day. Together, that way we only use half the keys for double the loot.
Be a smart idea.
Oh, dude behind me. Yeah, I'm still in the fire. Oh, that will cover too much. Oh, that will cover too much. SMG, that sucks. Oh, I'm real close to a cache. Yeah, get a damn machine gun.
Agent incapacitated. Agent down.
I was shooting me. The gun was facing the other way. Man, I wish our turrets were like their turrets.
Agent killed.
Don't you?
Yeah and no.
Their turrets are badass, dude.
Makes it more challenging. That's what she said.
Please galloping. What the hell is going on here? Put these fuckers down.
An agent needs assistance.
Whoops, I was in my inventory. Damn.
I'll set up my turret.
Agent down.
What are you doing now? Going for the flag. Flanking.
Burn damage. Shot. Oh god, I'm screwed. I would have thought they had teasers.
Feel like you're in jail?
Get that gun alive.
Damn, get raped.
Go
In the
to
booty.
enemy flank.
You're supposed to throw it, not drop it.
What are you, crazy?
Oh god.
Time for a fresh match. Move, I'm pinned down.
That's what you say every Friday night.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Gotta kill him.
No more contact. All clear.
You just recovered intel that's going to be a whole lot of help to Odessa in the short term, but to all of us in the long run. You also effectively put this hellhole out of commission.
The hell? I didn't get no green.
Yeah, it's not nothing. You only get that from the stronghold.
Where do you think you're going?
Character.
Gosh, I got a lot of fucking shit to go through.
An agent is no longer in your group.
Ooh, a vector. That's gay.
Character.
I don't understand the roles in this game either.
Yeah, we're gonna have to Google all
Greetings.
that crap.
Back to the
But-
White House for a minute.
Yeah, I'm there right now selling a bunch of
I've been
crap.
looking for that. Just what I needed.
I'm just gonna sell it all.
I've been looking for that.
I didn't see anything good on anything.
Just what I needed. Thanks for your business.
Character.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep, how are
Yeah,
you,
what's up?
dude?
Hey, what's up?
Not much.
My wife was asleep, that's why I wasn't on the mic.
It's all good.
That's alright.
So you said you don't understand the roles, or what is it?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to figure out what I need, what's good.
Okay.
What I should save and what I shouldn't save.
All right, it's basically the way the gears are set up. The gear is set up is you look at the name brand gear. All right, all the name brand gear all connects. Like there's Providence, has skill, power, health, and weapon damage. Well, if you have 3 pieces of Providence, you'll get 5% weapon damage. If you have 2 pieces, you'll get 8% health, skill power, 10% skill power, and 8% health. You get 3 pieces, you get the weapon damage. The thing is, then you take it over to your recalibration, and you calibrate it to what you want. Is every piece of gear is technically, if you really want to be honest, goes to whatever it plays to your style. So like if you like LMGs, then you want to recalibrate all your gear toward LMGs, and then pick it up to whatever you want to go with. But they all do something, but you just try and keep them together. You can get like 3 pieces of one or 3 pieces of the other. Now, as far as the teal goes, so far there's only 3 pieces of teal gear out there. My favorite is the ongoing
Very
directive. That's because you get 20% for
Very
2
true.
pieces. You get
Very
weapon
true.
handling,
Very true.
and then 3 pieces you get burn damage. 4 pieces you get bleed damage, and then 5 pieces you get combat resources, which means is within 40 meters of armor kits, ammo, or grenades, you pick it up. And then 6 pieces, killing an enemy with a weapon grants you special ammo. Your
Okay.
incendiary, explosive, shot, and what it does is it automatically loads it to your weapons, the ones that you're not using. Whatever you're not using, if you start looking at your weapons, you'll start to see, damn, I got explosive ammo on my secondary weapon. My handgun's got
Very
other
true.
stuff. Then there's the True Patriot. Basically what that does is kind of like marks all your enemies. If you get a red mark,
Pleasure to see you.
then you take away, you debuff them somehow. If you get a white
Very
mark, you'll debuff, buff one of us. If you get the full flag, all 3 happens. You get the debuff them, buff one of us, plus buff yourself. So, you know, you have to have all 6 pieces of the True Patriot. And the last one, the one that you have to
Very
get
true.
fighting the what do you call those? The Black Tusk is called the where is it at? There it is. The Hardwired Tech. And what that one does so far that I've gathered, it gives you shock damage. It gives you like a shocking app towards your gear pieces.
Glenn.
Okay.
It's okay. It's all right. I mean, so far I haven't really gotten the
Sure.
like you get skill health, which is cool. You get skill power, which is even better. Your skills like your turrets, your hives, they have like electrifying. You know, if enemies go too close, they get shocked by it. They come too close to your. Are the 2 best.
Okay.
The survivalist is nice. Don't get it twisted. The survivalist is nice, but that crossbow with explosive bolts don't do a whole lot. I mean, it'll stop like one of the heavies. It'll stop his big butt, but it won't, like, you know, it's got nice perks. You know, it's got the shotgun perk, the assault rifle perk. You get the special gun, the special handgun. You get a nice what do you call that? The clip. You get a nice clip on it. I mean, it's all right. It's pretty decent. And you get you get the Mender rolly ball. You actually get a rolly ball that follows you around. You know, your little donut or whatever y'all call it. You throw that down on the ground and it actually follows you around. It's almost like the drone, the healing drone, but it's the actual rolly ball and the seeker mine. And it actually rolls around and repairs your armor instead of the drone. The drones are too easy to shoot. You know, the enemies will shoot that little sucker, you know, shoot the drone. Well, now you got the little seeker mine. That's actually pretty cool.
Hey,
What-
dude,
what,
are you in a clan?
Yeah, so far I'm in Agent Zero.
Well, if you ever get out of that, if you ever do get out of that clan looking for one, we're bringing people in.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I did send you a
No
friend's
problem.
request. If you're more
Yes, I
welcome
got
to-
you. I'll accept it. Hell yeah. Anytime I'm on, like, I try to get on, like, I get off at, I don't know where y'all are located. I'm here in Texas. I normally work at night from 9 o'clock at night till 7 in the morning. So I normally play, as soon as I get off, I'll play for a little bit and then nap out
Yeah, same
for my
here.
next shift.
I'm from
But-
Ohio.
Okay, bet.
I'm Jersey.
What's up, Jersey? But like, if you look at each one of your specializations, if you like certain guns, go to the specialization that has your favorite kind of gun and go with that specialization. Takes a while to get used to, but it's actually pretty fucking cool because you can actually build you can respec your whole gear to where like everything on my gear for this particular spec is all for. I wouldn't. You want to go with like weapon damage. It's like if you just want to be all around, you don't want to keep changing gear pieces. Just then do weapon damage. Don't do LMG damage or firearms. Just go straight weapon damage, critical hit chance, and that means that will help every gun that you choose to use. It's gonna boost it up. All this keeping pieces of gear and switching out and back and forth is just crazy. So I just went with just weapon damage. I went with weapon damage, and if you want to make your turret badass, go with skill damage. Also look at your gear pieces. There's those little slots. They got the little squares on them. That's for your mods. You can check your mods for your gear pieces, because those mods, I've got a mod right now on, I think, my chest piece. It has a plus 123 skill power, bleed damage, shock duration. Then I got one that has 25 bonus armor, 2.5% total armor, and 6% explosive resistance. And then I got the other one on this same piece. I got 3 of them on here. One is skill power, increase poison duration, and kill shot XP. And that's all on one piece. So it moved my skill power up to 2986. And then I just used the mods on my my rolly ball. I got extra 6 extra mines, 12 extra mines, and 23.1% extra damage on a rolly ball.
Oh, extra mines? That sounds good.
Yeah, so basically when I throw mine, 12 of them go rolling out instead of just 3.
What?
Yeah.
I want some of that.
Yeah, it's a mod. It's a mod that you can put on where you get plus 6 extra mines on one, and then I put Russian Doll Protocol, which gives me another 6, so that's 12, and then I put 23.1% extra damage. So now my little rolly ball does 153,634 points of damage. And then the turret, I did the same thing, just find the different mods for it. I've got one that gives it 54% extra duration. Then I got 26.8% damage. And then I got an extra for running with the demolitionist, an extra 7.2% damage. So that little turret actually does, it can put down some people. But it's all in how you want to. It's all in how you want to play. Like I said, if you really like LMGs, then yeah, make recalibrate your gear toward LMGs. Me, I like all kinds of guns, so I just put weapon damage, because then that just applies to anything I use. And then the demolitionist does the LMGs, and I think the small machine guns. So
Yeah,
for close-ups, submachine guns, and then the LMGs.
Yeah, that's why I'm picking that class, because that's what I use. Well, I want to use LMGs, but I can't find one right now. Do anything with.
The best LMGs that you can get. Let me see if the M60. Make sure you check your clan vendor if you ain't got one, or if you got one, make sure you check your clan vendor. Even if it's a low gear, if it's low number, you can always raise it up by adding to it by bonding it out. Oh, now he don't have none on for sale right now.
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
one,
mine.
but it's a low one. But I can't put nothing on it right now to make it higher.
Right. So basically, you either recal. If you can't recalibrate it, just keep using it. Make sure you put the highest mods on it that you can, just to make it hit hard, even though it's low. If it's a yellow, as long as it's a yellow and it's low, you can still put the mods on it. You know, like the clips and the sights and all that on it. It'll still make it hit hard. Because I was running around with a 450 LMG for the longest time till they started dropping. It just depends on where you're, you know, like I said, if you're a demolitionist, they're going to drop more frequently if you're a demolitionist. If you're a sharpshooter looking for an LMG, it's not going to drop for you. It's going to pretty much drop rifles. Basically, whatever you're running, that's pretty much the gear that's going to drop for you. I did happen to make my first exotic piece. I made the pistol. It's alright, called the Liberty. It's alright.
Yeah.
It's pretty decent. 100% damage to hostile electronics. It hits the weak points and hostile electronics are highlighted. It also destroys enemy weak points. And my next bullet deals 500% weapon damage. If it kills an enemy, it grants an extra 100% weapon damage for the entire magazine. And while holstered, destroying weak points refills 20% of my current weapons magazine. It's nice little. It's good for the heavies. Just keep popping the heavies in his little weak point, and you'll fuck him up hard. It's a nice little pistol. I didn't think it was gonna be all that, but it actually is a pretty nice little pistol. Only has 8 shots, so.
How you like doing the Dark Zone?
I wasn't a big fan of the Dark Zone in the first one. This one's alright. It's still the same mode, gank and spank, and I just kind of I got turned off from it in the first one because it was just too much gank and spank, too many groups when you're trying to do something. Like, it's fun. Like, if it's nothing else for me to do, hell yeah, I'll go in the Dark Zone, start messing with everybody. A couple of guys.
Yeah, well, I like going in there to get gear, but it seems like you gotta go in there for brute force.
Yeah, because if you don't, it's like I said, it is really gank and spank for real. Because it's still the same groups. If you played the first one, it's pretty much the same guys that was messing with you in the first one. They're messing with you in this one. And now it's a little bit harder because our gear pieces are a little bit better. So they can't do what they used to do in the first one on this one. Like, they can't just take you out, excuse me, like they used to in the first one. So yeah, now they have to kind of run in groups, because a demolitionist, if you go in there with 6 shots on your grenade launcher, you'll mess up that whole group. I mean, that's just, and especially if he's fully cleared out. If you got your demolitionist fully spec'd out, 2 shots from your grenade launcher, you'll take out that whole 4-man group. 2 shots, easy. Because that one thing
that's what we should do, Wild Man. We should go in there with a bunch of grenade launchers, wait for them to get
that's
to
what
the
they
damn
do.
chopper, and just go blow them up real quick.
That's what they do. Because they always run. If you notice, they always run. They run tight. They run in tight groups. For a grenadier or a bombardier or whatever they call them, the person with a grenade launcher, that's money. Like, oh, y'all gonna run tight like that? Okay, got you. Now the group I used to run with, we ran with three grenadiers and a sharpshooter, and the guy with the sniper rifle, and everybody will be loaded up. We'll run around, load up on all our special weapons. Everybody, the 3 of us would have six grenade launcher magazines loaded up, and the other dude had a sharpshooter. And the sharpshooter said, whoever we miss, he catch. and he had his day. I still ain't figured out how he did it, but he won't tell me. But he spec'd his sharpshooter out to where his little sniper rifle does almost 1,000,002 damage.
What?
Yep. I mean, it's one. It literally is one, and this is not his special weapon. This is just his regular sniper rifle, marksman rifle. It does like 1,000,002 damage. One shot, one kill for real. I was like, dude, I'm not playing with you in the dark zone at all. If I see your name in the dark, right? If I see him on the dark zone, and we're not on if we're not on the same team, I'm just leaving. I'll go to another side. Because he literally can pick you off at a building, you'd never see it coming. He's pretty nasty.
Yeah, see, I got this lower level M60 E4 military one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the M60s are nice. I've got the one I'm running with is the M249B, and I went ahead and put extra 20% magazine capacity. So now instead of 100 rounds, I do 120 rounds. And it does 19.9k damage and 550 RPMs. I mean, it's decent. Headshot kills grant 25% skill damage for 10 seconds. Enemy kills have a 5% chance to refresh and activate skill cooldowns.
See, I don't got. What'd you say you put for a magazine? 20% extra capacity? I don't have that for some reason. I only got reload speed and rate of fire.
Right. So whenever you get another the way they got set up, when you go to your recalibration bench, if you ever, it has to be like, so say you find another large machine gun, and there's some of them that only shoots 50, some of them that shoot 75, but say it says extra capacity or extra, it's called, what's it called? It is called extra. And if you have another machine gun, another LMG, you can only recalibrate from one machine gun to the next.
You did a perk. It wasn't a magazine.
Yeah, it's a perk.
I thought it. Okay. Okay, that sounds right.
Yeah, so you find another. You might find you another LMG, and it has the extra on it, but it may not be the LMG you want. Just switch it over to yours. Switch it over to the one you want. So the one I got does 120 rounds of damage. It has 120 rounds.
See, I thought you were talking about one of these.
Oh, yeah, there's some magazines. Yeah, I haven't found all the magazines yet, but I'm working on it.
Extra.
Yeah, I guess I gotta start doing more of that.
A gun talent. Perks are different.
Oh, yeah, magazines.
One, but that's only for the little guns.
And good afternoon.
It has 10 extra rounds.
What do I need to upgrade my bench?
Okay, the highest it goes is
printer filament. Where the fuck do you find printer filament?
Oh, you dismantle the mods, those purple mods, the mods that you're not using for your gear pieces. Yeah, dismantle those. That's where you get printer filament from.
Just the purple ones?
Not just, I mean, the ones that you're not using. Any of them, yellow, purple, don't matter. But the ones you're not going to use. So if you know you're not going to use, say, pulse. If you're not going to use pulse, ain't no point in keeping stuff for pulse. Go ahead and dismantle it. And take the pieces off of it. And you'll get the filament.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, the bench only goes as bench power only goes up to 450 to 490. So once you get that, that's it. That's the
But
highest.
how do you make a chatterbox that's 500?
Okay, when you make your chatterbox, you gotta make sure you got the SMGs. And if you got SMGs that you can recalibrate with, it'll actually help it go up. Or you have to be running, make sure your gear score is 500. When your gear score is 500, whatever your gear score is, when you find the chatterbox or when you build it, it'll be whatever your gear score is. That's the thing they don't tell you. Some of the exotics will go to whatever your gear score is. So if your gear score is 490 when you get all the pieces to chatterbox and you hit craft, it's going to be 490.
Oh, there we go.
It's gonna be,
I got printer
yeah.
filament, and I was able to upgrade this thing 3 more times already.
Mm-hmm.
So now I think I'm maxed out. I can't upgrade it anymore.
Yep, that's as high as it goes. Yep, that's as high as it
That unlock
goes.
more mods, or do I still have to find more mods?
Yeah, you can. You have to still find some during missions. Go to the guy here at the front, the vendor. Every reset, every now and then, he has blueprints for new stuff. Like that's how I found the blueprint to the Liberty. He had it, and I just bought it. I had all the other pieces from doing missions, but he had the actual blueprint. I was like, oh,
So
okay, cool.
So how's this Ruthless gun?
I haven't found all the pieces to it yet. I'm still trying to find. Whereas Lullaby is supposed to be good, but I'm still trying to find Sweet Dreams, the Lullaby, and I need Merciless to Ruthless. But Ruthless is supposed to be off the chain.
So all I need to make that is a Merciless gun.
Yeah. So you find Merciless somewhere, you bring
So
Merciless
I gotta
over here.
find. Is Merciless an exotic?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so.
So I just gotta find a gun called the Merciless.
Yeah, it just drops. It's a drop. I tried looking it up, and everybody said the same thing. It just drops.
Oh, here we go.
So don't.
So I would need a Ruthless, and I need exotic component 1
Okay,
to get
so once you
500
get
Ruthless.
right, so once you get the Merciless, then you make this, and then you just get, if you have the exotic component, which is you
Merciless
break
is an
down
exotic rifle.
exotic piece or any kind of exotic piece you find, you break it down. When you break it down, that's how you get an exotic component.
I've never seen an exotic drop. I thought, don't you have to craft all the exotics, or there's exotic drops?
Some of them do drop. There's a couple of them that actually drop, but you have to do the missions on like challenging or
Really?
especially in Black Tusk, like in the Black Tusk runs, you'll get some exotics out of that when it resets on Thursday to do the Black Tusk. Do the Black Tusk runs, and you can get. That's like I said. That's how I got most of my exotic pieces. Which ones do I got right now? I've got. I got the SMG canister, which is probably for Chatterbox. I got the marksman rifle stock, which is probably for the other one that we were just talking about. The scope, Chatterbox, the marksman rifle. So far, I've got like 4 or 5 little components to it, but all of these have dropped from Black Tusk missions. And then I think y'all were talking about going around getting the hyena keys. That's how you get the chatterboxes. Do the hyena keys.
Yeah, I'm
that's
missing
how
one
you-
part. One part for the chatterbox.
Yeah, you
Nemesis.
just gotta go. Yeah, you just the blueprint drops in a mission. I have to look it up and see what mission it is. If you Google it, if you Google Chatterbox, there's a guy. He tells you exactly which mission that you have to do to get the Chatterbox blueprint. The parts,
It's the
the
big
parts
one.
are all in the. yeah, the parts are all scattered around in the keys and stuff, but in the when you use the keys, but the actual blueprints in a particular mission, you have to run that mission and you have to get that box.
There's
That's
like
one of the things. Go ahead.
there's like a bookshelf in that mission. You pick up a card, and then I don't remember it's on a top floor or bottom floor. You go in, it's where the cell is. You gotta open up that door to go in there to get the actual blueprint.
Roger that. And yeah, I remember him saying you gotta have at least 4 or 5 keys because it don't always drop every time. Like one person may get it, but not every. It don't drop every time, but it is in that mission.
Okay.
So break down everything you have. You know, break down your stuff. Once you get a certain amount of weapons, you can start selling some of them. Once you get so many weapon parts, like I got like 400 of this and 400 of that steel, and but also when you break down some of these weapons, you will get some parts.
Bank headquarters campus settlement mission for Chatterbox
That's why
blueprint.
if you look at your clan, like one of your clan missions is
Fuck that.
break 3,000 pieces of equipment. That's what they want you to do, is break it down, because that's how you're gonna get your pieces. So you just gotta figure out like I started selling all of my like mods, because you really don't get much from mods except for printer filament. And once you start breaking down so many of them, you can only carry, I think, 100 printer filament. Once you get 100 printer filament, you can
do the rest. Yeah, you can do your whole bench on that.
Yeah. So you can just sell. Yeah, you can just sell your print. You can just sell your mods. Your printer filament you can probably use for later on, but you know, for crafting stuff. But outside of that, you really
That
don't
bitch
really
takes a lot. Friggin' a lot of money to recalibrate shit.
Yeah, it does. Now you will get blueprints for your. I don't know if you noticed, but you will get blueprints for when you break down like pieces of gear. If you break down those yellow pieces of gear, you can get blueprints for them as well. So say you're looking for one of my favorites is the Douglas and Harding. If you get it, Douglas and Harding is nasty. I love Douglas and Harding.
Well,
Yeah, you just died.
yeah, I've been fucking off. I don't have much time on here.
Yeah, so if you like Douglas and Harding is a nasty. Let's see if I can find one.
Ooh, stocks have dropped. The fuck.
Providence.
Alright guys, I gotta go. Dude, whoever you are watching my channel, I appreciate it. Hit that like button and
No problem.
subscribe.
Will do.